What's up, guys? I'm back with another video from the week 6 of the NFL games and NFL picks. I'm gonna try to keep my voice as low as possible and make it more so you can hear it. But it's because it's kind of midnight, everyone's sleeping. I kind of forgot to record my video earlier, so I'm doing like a last second video. But other than that, we're gonna go straight forward to our week 6 our record for week 6, and then we went 12-2. Honestly, that's definitely one of my most favorite weeks, even though the Cowboys lost. But I mean, I kind of already figured that would happen. We 12-2 record, leaving us with a total of 67-24. Honestly, I think I'm destroying my past records from what I had currently. Thursday night football games are now 4-2. Sunday night football 4-2, and Monday night football 5-2. Moving on now. No. The two games that I got wrong was the Broncos and Patriots and the Rams and 49ers. Come on, Patriots, man. What happened? What happened, man? Come on. Out of all the teams, you lose to the Broncos when you get Stephon Gilmore back and Cam Newton? Come on, man. And then the second game, Rams and 49ers. The 49ers, I think they have woken up, honestly. The way they played on Sunday was how they played, how the Super Bowl team that we knew last year, especially with an injured team. That's kind of scary to think about. But now, going to our 6 thoughts of the week. Cowboys get blown out in the first game without Dak. Man, it was tough to watch, honestly. Falcons and Giants get first win of the season. Oh, yeah. I forgot to say that. I did make a change during the week. I chose the Vikings winning last week, and I changed it to the Falcons because I saw, like, I did say last week that if they had Julio Jones, that they would lose, but I wasn't being serious about that. When I saw Julio Jones was playing, I was like, oh, wait a second. Let me make a change. So I changed the Falcons to the Vikings, and it worked out. Cowboys get blown out in the first game without Dak. Falcons and Giants get first win of the season. Buccaneers get redemption. Could it be a Super Bowl team? Oh yes, I forgot because the Buccaneers beat the Packers. It was on. I almost went with the Packers for that game too, but good thing I went for the Buccaneers. I called it. I said that I can see them getting redemption, and they did exactly that, and very big, honestly. 49ers come back after embarrassing week. The Jets still suck. And the Steelers and Titans stay undefeated. Face up next week. That should be a good game. The fact that it's going to be a 12 p.m. game, that's tough, honestly. But, I mean, what can we talk about? I mean, really don't have much to talk about. Let me see some of these games right here that I can talk about. Not really much, but maybe about how Tua Tagovailoa is now getting the start over Ryan Fitzpatrick. I was honestly shocked about that, because when I made my early season prediction, I did say that the Dolphins will struggle and start Tua, but boy, them Dolphins were not struggling at all with Ryan Fitzpatrick. They were 3-3 second in the division. That's really good, honestly, especially with the team that the Dolphins have. So I really don't see why they benched Ryan Fitzpatrick. But let's see if it was the right choice when Tua Tagovailoa plays next week, because they're on a bye week. So we're just gonna have to wait another week for that. Let's go straight quick to the week 7 picks. Giants against Eagles in Thursday night football. Strangest Thursday night football game. Honestly, it should have been changed to like the Titans and Steelers. I think they should have had a primetime game. But there's really not much to talk about. Giants and Eagles division game. Like, they both haven't had great seasons. But I do think the Eagles are still somewhat a good team. So the Eagles are gonna come with the win on Thursday night against the Giants. So hopefully we win so we can stay in first place. It's honestly kind of sad. 2-4 in first. Yikes. Cowboys against Washington. What do I say much about it? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am kind of worried about this game after what I saw with the Cardinals with Andy Dalton and that hurt all line. it's gonna be a tough week. Like, I honestly see us losing to Washington, but I'm gonna have hope for my boys, so I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. But if we lose that game, then don't expect me to pick them much for the rest of the season. Steelers against Titans, my game of the week, and honestly surprised it's just gonna be a 12 p.m. game. I was thinking really hard about this, to a point where I made a poll on Instagram to see what people think. I was thinking about it, dude, and honestly, like, I made up my choice, but before I say my choice, like, both the Steelers and Titans, they've been playing really good. Like, honestly, they could be contenders. I can see both of those teams making the Super Bowl. Some of them. Derrick Henry is a beast, honestly. I called him out so much last year, but I regret everything I say. He is a total freak and all that stuff. He's the best running back in the league. Better than Christian McCaffrey. He's literally the #1 running back. He's just a freak, honestly. But when with the Steelers, like, they lost. They didn't lose. They had, I think, if I'm correct, they have one of the top defenses in the league, if not one of the best, maybe. I'm not sure. And my bold prediction is like that if the Steelers can stop Derrick Henry, then the Steelers are gonna win. But if Derrick Henry runs like he plays how he did last week and almost all year, then the Titans are gonna win that game. But I believe the Steelers could stop Derrick Henry, and if they don't, I'm still gonna go with the Steelers to win the game against the Titans. I could be wrong though. The Titans will probably win that game. I can see them winning that game. It's 50-50, honestly. Bills and Jets, not much. Bills beat the Jets. Browns and Bengals, again, not much to say. Maybe it will be somewhere again. The Browns, they kind of exposed last week, but I'm gonna still stick with the Browns. I still think they could be, like, I said they suck this year, even though they got blown out. I'm not gonna say they suck again. So Browns get the win against the Bengals. Packers and Texans. The Texans did play really good last week against the Titans, but I don't see the Packers losing back-to-back games. So we're going to go with the Packers against the Texans. Sorry, Texans. Panthers and Saints. Not really much to say. Panthers did lose against the Bears. I did say that would happen. And I think the Saints come off a bye week. Michael Thomas might play. If he plays, I'm going with the Saints. If he doesn't, I'll probably still stick with the Saints, but I'll make that game time decision. For now, the Saints are my pick. So don't be surprised if I make a change for that, if Michael Thomas doesn't play. Lions and Falcons. The Falcons did finally look like, now that they fired Dan Quinn, they actually look like they're ready to win now. They're not gonna blow leads no more, and they're playing in Atlanta too. I'm pretty sure they're gonna allow fans right there. I think that's gonna help them out. Falcons beat the Lions for a second straight win. Seahawks and Cardinals. Usually when these two when these two teams play, it usually turns out being a good game. And sometimes the Cardinals even like come up with the win at times too. I think it's gonna be a good game. At the end of the day, I think the Seahawks are still gonna win. I mean, the Cardinals. I mean, I saw in first person what happened, if that's even an explanation. But the Seahawks are a way better team, so the Seahawks are going to win that game. Chiefs and Broncos. Chiefs are not going to lose. Wait, they didn't lose last week, but they might have lost against the Raiders. They're not losing against the Broncos. And if the Broncos win, Drew Lock is I don't know. Drew Lock is doing something, some voodoo, something. Because what the heck? Drew Lock, I don't know how Drew Lock is just getting all these wins. We'll see if it happens this year. If he does, then I'm probably going to start picking the Broncos a lot this year, now that Drew Lock is back. Jaguars and Chargers, not much to say. Jaguars kind of stink. Chargers, they should have more wins. They're not a 1-4 team. I'm pretty sure they're 1-4. They're not a 1-4 team. Chargers. 49ers and Patriots. This should have been Sunday Night Football too. I guess, because Buccaneers and Raiders. I'm just not that excited for it. It might be a good game, but Patriots. I'm disappointed in you losing to the Broncos, and the way the 49ers played. Y'all might be in for a game. 49ers are winning that game against the Patriots. We'll see what happens there. Sunday Night Football, we got the Buccaneers and Raiders. Did the Raiders play last week? I think they were in a bye week. I forgot. They probably were in a bye week. I'm not sure. Even though, yeah, the Raiders did win, the Buccaneers, they played like how everyone expected them to play, like Super Bowl contenders. Buccaneers are winning that game against the Raiders in a shootout game. I can see that game being a back and forth offensive game. We'll see about that. Bears versus Rams. This is going to be Monday Night Football. And I am kind of disappointed. I am disappointed on how the Rams played. If they would have won, I would have had a 13-1 record. That would have been cooler, of course. The Bears have honestly surprised me a lot. A lot of people think they're trash, but I honestly think that this team is actually pretty good and all that stuff. But so this game is going to prove it. Because of how the Rams played last week, I'm not going to pick the Rams this year. I'm going to pick the Bears. To start off, they're going to start 6-1, dude. If they start 6-1, that would be crazy. They can honestly be contenders for the rest of the year, man. And of course, how I do in every single video, I show my picks at the end. So everyone could be aware. There could be changes. I'm just going to let that be known by now. I'll let y'all know in the next video, man. But that'll be it for the video. It felt like a quick video, honestly, but it's because I didn't want to spend a lot of time talking, especially how everyone is sleeping. Hopefully you were able to hear it. If there's a way I can make the audio louder, I'll try my best to do that. Other than that, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys. See y'all next week. God bless y'all. Peace.